We're out here this morning trying to pick up a track. Deer were definitely moving last night. We've probably seen a total of like 5 different deer tracks this morning. Can't beat this beautiful sunrise though, so we figured we'd stop and take a look at the sunrise. Can't beat it. Yeah, we just stopped here. We've been on a track for about, I don't know, what do you say, like, maybe like, I don't know, at least a mile or so. We parked up on the mountain over there and parked the truck there, and we walked down this hardwood ridge, walked probably no farther than, I don't know, I'd say like
75 yards.
Almost 100 yards, and I saw a fairly fresh track. And at first I thought it was a buck track, and just because of the wide toe it had. And I'm more convinced now that it's probably a fucking big doe. We saw some blood back there, so it's more than likely a doe.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Right now we're just taking a break, having a water break. We're gonna keep on this doe track, and hopefully it'll lead us to other deer. We've been seeing tracks all morning. We came into like I said earlier, probably like 5 or 6 buck tracks across the road last night. Or not buck tracks, but doe tracks. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I want a buck track so bad that I'm friggin'
making it up.
Yeah. Friggin' right. Well, we're just out here in northern Maine, West Forks, Upper Enchanted, just fucking getting after it. What a morning though. It's probably 20 degrees up here. We got probably an inch of snow. It's not the ideal amount, but definitely can track a deer in this. Came into a bunch of moose sign earlier. Friggin' breaks like crazy up here. Definitely gonna be a good spot to come up here this spring and look for sheds. Well, we just jumped a buck about 15 minutes ago right over there on that corridor. We were walking trying to find the track, and I look up and the freaking deer's running over here to the left side of the woods. None of this thick shit. But now we're just letting the deer do its thing, and we're having a sandwich right now. So the deer doesn't think we're after it. Let it take a break. Probably continue on in about a half an hour or so, and hopefully we can catch up to it. Woo woo. We're getting pretty close to this buck right now. Keep jumping him. We've jumped him about 3 or 4 times. Wish us luck. Taking a little breather out here. Just track this buck out back across the corridor again. We're losing snow on the open spots. But it's about the 3rd or 4th time we've brought him across the corridor here. And this time I think we lost his track. And it's a little after 1, almost 2 now.
Time to go back and do some bird hunting.
Time to go back and maybe get a couple birds.
Slay the birds, and we'll have to fry some up for dinner tonight. I'd say we had a pretty successful day. Saw a deer. It's pretty rare to see deer up here, so I'm pretty glad that we saw a deer. You know, there's deer up here this year. There's a lot more deer up here than there was last year.
few and far between.
Definitely got to go after him. The deer up here and come to you.
We were on him. We got a glimpse of him today.
The reason he was so hard to friggin' catch up with, and we kept jumping him. We jumped him out of his bed.
I
We jumped him probably 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I'd say.
He
definitely knew something was after him. But we'll let this one live. Maybe catch up to him another day or something. You know.
A little bit more snow would help. It seemed like the times that we were like stopping and waiting to look for a track and see which direction he went. Every time we do that, he gets a little bit further ahead of us.
I think what this buck was doing is he was originally crossing the corridor, and we caught this buck was on the original buck track we were after. This guy just happened to be crossing the corridor when we were right in the middle of it, and I caught a glimpse of him running off to the left, and then he basically just went into the left side of the woods. He did like a J hook. They call it a J hook, and he did like a semicircle, kind of zigzag, probably trying to look for does. And we jumped him a few times, and then he came back this way, headed back across, and now he's back there. So.
And this is what happens.
Dude, I knew there was water here. I didn't think it was that much. It's like up to my fucking chest.
Oh.
Right there. Go get the truck. You had to get a little soaked.
No, I jumped.
Yeah, but you broke in
I
too.
didn't get wet at all. You soaked.
Wait, you didn't jump, did you?
I did.
Well, we were walking back and tracking the deer up the road. I told Ethan there was a bird up there, and
Pulled my pistol out.
Yep,
walked
shot
up
with the
here
pistol. Ran right in the head. Beautiful bird. Look at the freaking how puffed up he is. Holy shit.
I don't even know.
It's a big bird. Man.
I must have just grazed him.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, I just grazed
It's a good way to end the day right there.
Yeah.
Baby! We tracked all day, and we figured we'd take a ride on the north road, the north road, see if we could shoot some birds. Coming up that hill right there, and like, Ethan, there's a fucking buck right there. I struggled getting my gun, out of the truck. It was caught. The strap was caught in between the freezer or the cooler. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm still got a lot of adrenaline going through me right now, but. I ended up getting this buddy. Beautiful deer. Good. My fucking legs are still shaking. Fuck down, baby. Woo!